Dragon Ball Z card strategy here with another local match not too long ago. We're going to have Justin on James action. We have kind of an interesting situation. I'm sure other groups, who have like a big play pool, lots of different people involved, probably built Orange Retribution Goku probably right off the bat. Just with memories of having Goku, Orange Goku from the premiere set. Justin here is actually the first one to do this in our little play group. So it came out of nowhere. Justin generally played other types of decks mostly. Oh, by the way, he began his first turn, threw down 2 orange encouragements and passed. It's going to go over to James now. He's got, looks like, Wall Breaker. He's got the energy attack that can boost your AT damage to a million for the remainder of combat. And he's waiting for Justin over there to go ahead and resolve his orange Retribution ability to summon a drill on his first turn. He's going to go ahead and pull out Crying Drill. Justin had been playing lots of different decks. Okay, James is going to go ahead and pass his turn to hold on to Wall Breaker, a wise choice. Though it's really hard to hold Goku down, especially from anything he can get out of by dealing critical damage. It's officially Justin's turn again, and he's going to go ahead and draw. Looks like he's got Orange Fierce Attack, Orange Uppercut, and Goku's Kamehameha as cards in his hand. A hand that could potentially work very well, but you'd have to have a pretty big plan. And he does. He's going to be confident enough to declare combat. Wow, he's going to go and use Goku's ability to go and draw a card. He draws his second Orange Fierce Attack, and then it's going to be over to James, who draws his 3. Let's see what Justin opens his first attack with. I'm sure it'll be outrageous. And it's Orange Fierce Attack, which would be a very wise choice to open up with. And James did not draw an energy block. 5 life cards, with Goku's bonus, of course, on his level 1. And James is going to make a small error there by using Endurance against Orange Fierce Attack. Now, some cards, like, say, Red Shoulder Grab, are going to affect all attacks after they're played, but this one actually affects itself. So he's going to go ahead and play Wall Breaker in response, hitting good old Justin with a 1 Power Stage Physical, and now his Attached Anger will not be added. Of course, James here should be in a few seconds realizing he used Endurance on an Orange Fierce Attack when he shouldn't have. And there it is. He's remembering, of course, that Orange Fierce Attack turns off Endurance for the opponent for the remainder of combat for styled attacks. Okay, we're having to resolve that. Like we said, he couldn't to banish that clinch. And it's going to go, there it goes. And, wow. He's going to go ahead and fire Goku's Kamehameha, destroying Crying Drill in the process. He probably should have actually used it before he destroyed it. I don't think he remembers that drills don't have memory. You can get 2 shots of them, provided they basically leave play and come back and play. Okay, he takes the Goku's Kamehameha, critical damage. And there you go. That's a problem with Wall Breaker. At least, like I said, against Goku, it's really difficult with his damage buffs to be able to keep him from doing critical damage if he just touches you. Okay, James is going to go ahead and attach Saiyan Rescue, rejuvenating a card in the process. And it goes back over. There we go. It goes back over to Justin. Justin activates Orange Encouragement and gets a drill from his discard pile back into play. And that would be, of course, Crying Drill. Okay, James passes, and it's back over to Justin. Justin's going to go ahead and throw an Orange Left Burst. That's another no prevention energy attack. And he is going to go ahead and raise his anger with this one. He's going to go ahead and hit 5 anger and transform to Goku level 2. And it's going to be 5 life cards and be unpreventable. And okay, 6 life cards. And it's going to go ahead and crit poor James again. Okay. And he, of course, having transformed, he's going to go ahead and shuffle his Crying Drill into the life deck. And unfortunately, like we said, that's 2 shots he didn't get to use Crying Drill's actual effect once. Okay, James has Saiyan Back Crash. That's a flat 5-stage physical, which should be a 10 if Clinch had come into play a little sooner. I don't recall in this build if he uses Saiyan Body Blow, which could be worthwhile with the number of attached cards he potentially has in his deck. Okay, it does, however, hit Justin, and it's going to raise James' anger 1. And a second Orange Fierce Attack, 5 life physical. 5 life energy with no prevention is going to be a crit, and the small amount of anger James had accrued is gone. Okay, James throws another back crash, and he's going to go ahead and knock Goku to 0, letting him take 1 life card of damage, which is pretty darn effective given what's going on. Okay, Justin's going to go ahead and activate the Mastery, and since he did, however... Oh, wow, he's at 4 anger, wow. Change levels this combat. He's going to get the Mastery's ability to go ahead and summon Crying Drill. That's going to put him just over the hump. Okay. Nice. Good work, James. Nice. He's going to go ahead and use the effect to crit good old Justin's anger down. But yeah, that's going to be a tricky one. That is a perfectly timed. You remember back crash says when it's rejuvenated, you can banish it instead to go ahead and use a critical damage effect. And he used it to lower Justin's anger from 4 to 3. He used Goku's power to go ahead and grab the bottom card of his discard pile. And he grabbed another orange fierce attack. Son of a gun. Oh boy. Justin throws orange uppercut. Ouch. This could be very big. I think James might be remembering that wrong. No, he didn't. I don't think he actually ever injured him on level 2. Oh yes, this is a small thing about cost versus optional cost. We had this discussion where Orange Styles Mastery does not allow you to get the free optional cost of cards effects with it. It basically says cost, that first part of an attack that says cost so many stages. The Mastery, of course, would make that free. Yeah, we were just discussing exactly that. So no, it doesn't reduce optional cost to 0.
What's that card, blue? Because you can go for a second. You remember a blue right blast with burner on it, where it says free energy attack, you may pay so many times.
Right, it doesn't have any of that you may part.
It wouldn't make any sense.
Well, you can make it 0. You can pay 0.
Yeah, I'm just saying that.
So it's just one of those small things that you'd have to rule it just on experience and a little bit of logic, because there isn't exactly a ruling on these sorts of things. Okay, so the action is... Okay, he's going to throw Nappa's physical for 3 life cards, and it's wicked off with 1 life card of damage with the endurance. Okay, another orange fierce attack. And this, however, is free from the Mastery's effect. Oh, okay, so he doesn't get to throw that after all. And, however, he had a trump card the whole time. He's going to go ahead and activate... Wow. He's going to activate Crying Drill's effect, go to 4 anger, shuffle said Crying Drill in as his next action because James passes, and it goes back to Justin, and he's going to go ahead and shuffle in to gain 3 stages. Oh my gosh. So he gains 3 stages, enough to be able to heave Orange Fierce Attack. And remember, the hit is raise your anger 2 levels. So it's a little too powerful. Okay, and now he has the stages to throw Orange Fierce Attack. There we go. 5 life cards, all without endurance. He's going to go and raise his anger, and he's going to be level 3 Goku. Orange Fierce Attack should probably be in the discard pile. Yeah, he definitely resolved that effect. It's an AT plus 4 life card physical. Goku's level 3 power also allows you to go ahead and draw the bottom or top card of your discard pile. So I'm not sure if Justin's over here going to be that big a jerk. Ow, 7 life cards, regular endurance, yeah. He's just double checking, make sure that good old Orange Fierce Attack didn't make this unendurable, you know. I think they might have gotten confused about it. Stopped versus, yeah, endurance works. Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Wow. Whoa. Okay, and then it's, oh my gosh. So he uses Goku's ability, grabs Orange Fierce Attack again. That is the 4th shot it has had this particular combat. Unbelievable. And Justin ends this combat having hopped 2 levels, ending with 2 anger. And he even lost an anger along the way, and it didn't end up making a difference. He raises anger with orange encouragement. Okay, now he's going to go search his deck for a drill and bring it into play. I hope he doesn't just pull out yet another crying drill, because that would be sad. And there it is. Crying drill has made another appearance. And he does it as its effect. He raises anger. He's going to end combat on level 3 with 4 anger. And yeah, if you wondered how Goku's abuse levels work, that's it. You're looking at it. Okay, so James is going to end his turn, place Ally Vegeta into play. Going to go ahead and power everybody up over there. You know, Nappa a couple power stages, Vegeta 4 power stages altogether. End his turn, rejuvenate a card. Then Justin's going to go ahead and draw his 3. It looks like he's got checkup drill. It looks like he's got steady drill. And he's holding, it looks like a pinpoint blast. Okay, he powers himself up. He's going to go ahead and end his turn. And it looks like Justin, yeah, he did not rejuvenate orange encouragement for some reason. I think he just forgot. Okay, back over to James. Looks like he's holding a stare down. Darn it. Didn't get to see all of it. Oh gosh. Well, James knows he's in a bad way. Only a handful of life cards left. He's already at level 3. Okay, he's going to go ahead and declare combat. Justin's going to get out his 3. Looks like he's got some good stuff. Physical block, another orange uppercut, I believe. Yes, James, you always open up a stare down. What? Oh, right. I keep forgetting. Anything he puts down Goku level 4 can just pick right back up. Ugh.
I'm going to do this.
Okay, James is going to go ahead and search. And this is where a little bit of forethought, taking a little bit more time. You know, usually you try not to take all the time, tons of time making decisions on your turns. It's just that particular Saiyan attack will summon an ally if it's in the life deck or discard pile. Problem is, believe it or not, out of all the damage James has taken, his other ally Turles did not make it into the discard pile. He somehow remained in the life deck. I know them's the odds, but still. In case Justin does stop that particular attack, and he's going to go ahead and summon a drill out. Or, no, he has no drills left to summon. That's right, there were no valid targets left. All of his drills are on the field. Looks like, oh wow, he crying drills to level 4, and he didn't use Goku's level 3 ability. I guess he felt he really didn't need to. Okay, and now it's Justin has to shuffle all those drills in, which is nice, a little bit less options and nonsense out there in play. And Justin is level 4 by combat 4 of the game. Okay, he throws Nappa's small physical attack for 3 power stages. Or, yeah, it is. Oh my goodness. And he plays Vegeta from his hand as an action while Goku's his main personality to stop a physical or energy attack. Nice move. Okay, and it's going to be orange left burst. It's that unpreventable energy attack that can raise anger 2 levels. Wow, he stops it with Saiyan Outrage. The promo, the only ever reprint of that card. Okay, there it is. Stare down, drops pinpoint blast. And he's basically going to force Justin to have to use Goku's power to grab anything else to have any more actions this combat. Here's the thing, though. He can grab an anger card, use the mastery, and just MPBB very softly, very gently. For Justin to choose. He does choose orange uppercut, which is a little unexpected with Goku's power. Okay, action is back over to... Oh, I bet James was saving an energy block is probably what he was saving. Nice, he rejuvenates with Saiyan Rescue, rejuvenates back crash again, banishing it in the process, lowers his anger. Okay, and then he throws good old orange uppercut with Goku's level 4. Wow, 8 stages and 2 life cards from level 4 Goku's very minor orange uppercut. Unbelievable. Okay, and good old Justin is allowed to now go and search out a drill for orange uppercut's effect. Okay, James takes the hit. crit. Oh my goodness, and destroys Vegeta. Wow. Here it goes. Alright. Oh. And we have lost audio. I apologize. This particular section of the video lost audio. Okay, and James is setting up for an awful one. And Orange Rage is fired by... Oh no, Justin fires it off, and it's huge. It's a 7 life card energy attack. He raises anger 2 levels. James passes, and Justin MPPVs. Winner, Goku, MPPV.